Hi everybody, Editing Rose here. I just wanted to let you all know that I filmed the walkthrough of this deck in one full video. It was about 2 hours long, so I've broken it up. So if you found one of these and it's the middle video and you want to see the rest, they are up on my channel. Take a look. I have a full walkthrough of the Herbcrafter's Tarot in one video also. It will be linked above. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the videos. Next is the Suit of Fire, and this is my home suit. This is the suit that I gravitate towards a lot because I have a lot of fire in my astrology chart. I don't know why I said it so weird. So I just feel very comfortable with fiery energy. And the Ace of Fire is one of my favorite cards. I love this. I think that it's beautiful, and you kind of see it looks like maybe the bushes are fiery and on fire. You have this back here, not like physically on fire, but they're lit up and look like they're aflame from the sun. I don't have too much to say about this other than this is a freaking beautiful card, and I love this ace. This is one of my favorite aces, I think. We have the Two of Fire. Honestly, I think all of the cards in this suit are ones that I really, really enjoy, except for maybe the Four. I love that it's outside and you're starting something new and you have these plants and this is your little garden. I just love it. I love that this is the sun because the sun is the ruling energy for fire, in my opinion. Just all of it is beautiful. And you kind of have the same bee balm plant in this carving on your, I don't know what this would be called, like garden table. The Three of Fire is one that I've seen a lot. It's a card that I know pretty well just because it shows up a lot for me. Except I actually just realized, I just noticed this cone incense. It's really interesting. I really like this card. I think it's beautiful. It's as fiery as it comes with the color and the incense. Incense for me is a very like fiery kind of element too, like tool. In addition to, it's a mix of fire and air in my opinion. And I guess earth. Love that card. This one is probably my least favorite in this suit. I just don't know why. I think that also what it brings to mind is, so fire doesn't want to be stagnant. Fire thrives on growth and change. And so when you have stability in the Suit of Fire, it feels wrong. And I think that that's kind of what I'm getting at from this. I've been doing the same thing so many times that now it just feels like repetition instead of doing what I set out to. Like you do the same thing so many times that it changes in your mind and the way you think about it. And I think that that's what this card is for me. The Five of Fire, this is another one that is brightly red. I don't like this red as much as I liked the red in the Five of Air, just because I think that I like deeper colors. But this one is beautiful. I don't have too much to say about this card. It shows up for me occasionally, but it's not really one that I have seen lately. The Six of Fire, this is a card that has been showing up for me consistently for a while. I love this card. I love the two decorated candles in between the plain candles. I love this one's already being burnt. So technically we've got 7 candles and 7 fires, but this one is like kind of getting the ritual started, and then I picture them using this candle to light all of the other ones. And I just realized you have tiny little, what are those, chime candles. Here you've got 3 chime candles. There's some glitter. I picture it as being biodegradable just because it's my imagination. I'm allowed to do what I want. Yeah, I love this card. The mix of the red and the orange and the deeper red and like The brightish, almost yellow is just beautiful. Just gorgeous. I love it all. The Seven of Fire. This card is one that I've seen a lot, but I still think that there's stuff that it needs to teach me and that I'm not seeing from it and not getting from the message. So I think that sometimes when stuff like this happens, instead of feeling like I'm making stuff up, I will write down what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling in my journal about the reading, and then I'll open up the book. And usually the book kind of reiterates what I was saying and what I was thinking in my journal. And it always brings an extra step and an extra special thing for the reading to me when I do that. So this is one that I think the next time I see this card, I'm going to pull out the book and read it in relation to the reading to see kind of what I need and what maybe I'm missing by not reading it. The Eight of Fire, Ginger, this is a very fiery card. This is not that stable, stagnant energy. It's the continuous feeding of the flame and growing of the passion. It's a steady growth type of thing instead of a sitting still type of thing for me. And Ginger it does have a little bit of a bite to it. It's got a little bit of kick. So it's nice to have that be this card because sometimes you do need that extra special thing. The Nine of Fire, I love the way that this card looks. If my kitchen in the future looks like this, I will be a happy gal. One day, hopefully, I will have a beautiful, big kitchen, and that's what I picture here. And this is one that I can see myself going into and meeting the inhabitants of the house and really connecting to them and learning from the people. The Ten of Fire, this is more on par for what my kitchen looks like, a hot mess all the time. You've got your tea in the background, you've got your boiling double boiler, wax, all of the plants and the herbs, and then I love the background, but this is definitely a fire kitchen in my opinion. The Iha, or Child of Fire, is another one of them that is my favorite. I always feel that what I was talking about in the High Priestess energy, where she's feeling that childlike excitement and feeling the magic for the first time. That's what I feel when I look at this card, and I love it. And she's definitely scrying and reading the fortune of her little stuffy friend, and she's got this magical concoction of jewelry and her little cauldron, and you can picture her playing in the garden as her family, like her parents, work on in the background. That's what I picture. Or she's at her grandparents' house and she's doing all of this while they are working or making lunch for her. The Adelita of Fire, so we have that progression, that growth, that aging, and where there was dirt under her nails, now there's actual nail polish and it's polished up, and then where the costume jewelry went is now replaced by more expensive jewelry, in my opinion, or not expensive, but more mature jewelry. I love the way the light hits this card and looks into it. It looks like it's kind of a evening time for me, and she's making something she's grinding these up for dinner. The Madre of Fire is another card I absolutely love. I love that her books are labeled Potions and Brews. That's my favorite because this is the suit of magic, in my opinion. So of course she's going to be making concoctions and making potions and brewing things in the kitchen, and I just love this. The curandera fire is one of my favorites. She's not my favorite curandera, but she's probably my second favorite. She's making the symbol of fire. You have this beautiful artistic painting behind, and this, is it called a decanter? I can't remember. But you also see the hija's little cauldron still being used. So maybe this is the hija all grown up. And you've got the ring. You've got the ring continuing. So, and then you have it placed on a different finger. And you have the same red nail polish for all of them. So I think this could be the same person, just growing up throughout the ages.